What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got more Victory at Sea for you, and we're adding more to our U.S. forces here. So we decided to pick up the carrier, the USS Yorktown. So you guys know the deal. We'll get everything opened up here for you, take a look at everything, and see what all we get in the set here, and take a look at the stats and all that, and let you guys know what we think. So we'll be right back after we get this open for you. Alrighty, guys, welcome back, and we got everything opened up for you. So as usual, get our Working with Warlord resin sheet here, the tab sliders for the damage and all that. Other cards, of course, our little assembly guide, not much in the way of assembly here. So basically the carrier is just one piece as far as the hull is concerned, really, and then just some superstructure bits and stuff like that here. So overall, not bad at all. Then on the back, we get our wonderful little painting guide and a little bit of history on the ship class itself. It's really cool to learn. And, you know, with it being a class of 3, so Yorktown, Hornet, and Enterprise, I do hope that we get separate models for those at some point. That would be really nice. And basically our little paint guide there. So, again, really shouldn't be difficult to get the carrier painted up. Then our metal components here, again, those little superstructure bits there. So just a little bit of cleanup. Should not take long there. And then, of course, the model itself, absolutely gorgeous, great detail. And as far as the carriers go, you know, not too busy. But, you know, if we can get in here and still keep detail or focus here, we can see where a lot of the anti-air weaponry is here, machine gun nests and auto cannons and stuff, and even some of the other light guns here, the 5-inch guns here, so 4 in the front, 4 in the back. Kind of front view here as well. And from the rear, and then kind of below decks and everything there. Some life craft and all that. So yeah, really cool. So, and again, that good Warlord resin. So again, no more of that darkish resin from some of the earlier sets. So really good stuff there. And again, if you guys can kind of see like hand as a comparison here, so pretty good size model too. So speaking of which, here the carrier. So at least going off of the card again, we'll take a look through the factions and everything in the book in a separate set of videos and everything. But so 280 points here for the carrier, speed 6, armor 3, 57 hull. So it can take a little bit of a beating, but not all that much. Again, that's assuming that it's going to get actually targeted and stuff like that. So does have, of course, carrier as a trait, torpedo belt 2, and comes with 24 flights. So, so just really fun stuff there. So just depending on the size of your games and all that, and you know what kind of carrier forces you're bringing, lots and lots of planes. It'll be fun down the road when we get something like the Midway class and see what all that brings. But for now, really fun there. Again, the light gun battery, so 8 5-inchers there, so it can defend itself a little bit, although they're restricted and weak, but at least dual purpose still. But reaching up to 18 at extreme range. But you know, if this is on the actual table, and not off map, and things have already gotten that close to where you're maybe having to fight at short to long range, things are probably not going well for you, and probably not well for the carrier. So that light gun battery, even though you're chucking 6 dice there, is probably not going to save you. And at least initially here, local 2 for AA. Then again, we get a little bit of the history blurb on the back there, and then some of the refits. So just focusing specifically on the Yorktown, which again, sunk in 42. But we get, for the 1940 version, we can add radar for 20 points, so certainly recommended. And then 1942, we increase AA to local 3. Again, no reason not to take that. Now, certainly the other ones got some more upgrades here. So Enterprise, of course, being the longest serving of the 3, longest lasting of the 3, gets the most fun here as far as really cool upgrades. But Hornet also basically kind of followed the Yorktown upgrade path here. So, but again, Hornet was lost as well. So, but Enterprise just kept getting better throughout the war. So, you know, 1942 was already local 4 here. 43, the hull actually gets some more capacity, advanced radar, AA range bands, all that stuff. although it did drop local or the AA to local 3, but 8 dice. And then finally, the 45 version of Enterprise, changing AA battery to attack dice. That's got to be a typo there, right? Change AA battery to attack dice to 11, and local 2 for 10 points. So probably just change AA battery attack dice to 11, so probably an extra 2 there. But nonetheless, really cool there. And depending on which version you want to field, whether you want to run it as the actual Yorktown or the other version. So Enterprise, of course, is going to be the best for all phases of the war for you there. But if you're just playing more early war, certainly Yorktown's giving you a great carrier there. And again, whether it's on the map or off, that's more for another video discussion on benefits of which way you want to go with that. But just as far as just basic model here in use, it's a really good ship, and just a nice little pickup for the Americans here. And pretty easy as far as assembly and all that goes. So it would be nice though if some of these carriers would come with like even just like a couple of flights or something like that. Would of course probably raise the price a bit, but I feel like having to buy all that separate does get to be a bit tedious at times. So that might be something for down the road, getting like a carrier strike group or something like that, where it's like the carrier a chunk of flights. Certainly not necessarily the full 24 flights. That would be probably pretty dang pricey, but coming with like maybe like 4 flights or something like that, just to give you a little bit of ability to play it right out of the box, assuming that you maybe didn't have enough plans right away or anything like that. So that could be something that Warlord could do down the road. But overall, again, just really nice little box, little expansion here to pick up for our U.S. forces. So we'll be getting this cleaned up for you guys here in short order, and then just adding it to the line of things or pile of things to paint and get ready for some battle reports for you guys. Let us know in the comments, guys, how you have been using the Yorktown so far, whether you've been playing the Americans, and how it's figured into your fleet, how's it performed, and if you've played against the carrier on the opposite side of the table, have you had success in taking it out if it's been on the table, or how else have you dealt with it and all that stuff. So let us know, guys. I'm eager to hear from you. Also, smash that like and subscribe button if you could. That definitely helps support the channel. And if you want to support the channel even further, head over to the description in the video. There's a link to Warlord there, Warlord Games, and if you guys pick up anything there, that will also help support the channel. We do appreciate everybody who's been doing that. And in the meantime, stay tuned. Thanks so much for stopping by. We'll have more Victory at Sea content for you guys shortly.